So you sold all your Bitcoin. You know, somebody actually had to buy that Bitcoin that you sold. And you know who it was? It's institutional players. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Davinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5. Hope you're doing well wherever you are in this world. And Bitcoin's back at 71K and back down, right, to 70K, but it's floating in that area. And we're going to see Bitcoin probably going to go a lot higher. We're going to be taking a look at the charts. And if you're interested in trading, you can also do so at BYBIT.davincej15.com. Links in the description below. And we're going to be talking about how most of you guys are just selling Bitcoin. Most of you. If you're not selling Bitcoin, well, you have the conviction, you understand this is money, and you know that it's going to be worth a lot more in the future. Now, don't let those crazy people who don't know how to save, who only know how to spend tomorrow, tell you you're crazy. You see, you lost a lot of money because Bitcoin dropped from 120 down to 60K. Those people will always be poor. Always. It's just the way it is. Now, if you plan to be rich, you know what you got to do. You got to save in the best form, best asset out there, and that is Bitcoin. All right, with that said, let's go on to the news for today. All right, before we go on to the news, make sure you hit the like and hit the subscribe. Really appreciate you guys helping us out there. And yeah, let's scroll down to the news, and you can see here there's news links that are available in the description. Bitcoin price claims $71,000 as institutions buy the dip and retail interest surges. Yeah, well, I don't know about retail interest surging, but anyway, I think it's more like institutional surges. But Bitcoin price climbed back above 71K over the weekend, extending its rebound after one of the sharpest sell-offs of the cycle since price briefly plunged towards 60K earlier this week. The recovery comes as institutional investors appear to be treating sub 70K Bitcoin as renewed buying opportunity, even while retail traders search for signs the market has reached the bottom. Yeah, I know, Jesus Christ. You ain't never going to find the bottom, right? Do you know what these institutions do? They make sure that you sell to them, and they have that range. So they were buying all through 60 to 70K. They were Mr. Buyers, whilst you were Mr. Sellers. This is what they do, because I've told you guys, right? Many times, two things. When institutions miss the boat, they bring the boat back. When you miss the boat, you miss the boat. That's it. And this is what they do. They're bringing the boat back so they can buy at the cheap price. And this will be the last time you can get these prices. So make sure you load up and be the one. Yeah, I got 60K BTC. Because that's coming. That's coming. All right. Let's go on to the charts, actually. Ooh, look at this. We are starting an M pattern there. You guys see that? This is on the 4-hour here. So let's see if that plays out. I really thought that this was going to break down in here, but after this part, but no, it came back up. And let's see here. Boom. If this, this is a target. So yeah, this target would be exactly retest of the lows. That is a possibility, but I think we might, this is just a fake out because this is a low time frame that they can manipulate. So this might be a fake out. Hey, yeah, we're breaking down. And nope, we're going to come back and probably hit the 75 to 80K and close maybe even the gap that's higher. No guarantees of that, of course. So let's take a look at another chart and see if we can find anything there. Our Ethereum trade, right? Boom, we've already taken profits on that one. And delete that. And you can see that it's hitting its resistance area of the $2,100 level. Jesus. And yeah, it's in its range here, in this little parking garage range that we found here. Looking at, and there's nothing much we can do. There's no trade here on Ethereum. So let's move on to Solana. Solana has the same Emming pattern here, and it's already broken. So chances are the target is like, let's see here. Let's zoom in on, take a look at the target on that one. Chances are, yes, the target is real. So we could end up as low as retesting the lows at $78, a little bit cheaper than silver right now. Okay, let's take a look at the futures. Like you see, this is the trade that I told you guys to make with if you fail to retry it down here, and boom, that's your target, and now you made a lot of money. If you failed on the first one, you could have opened the second one, and now you're golden. And should you take profits here? Well, things are looking a little bit toppy here, especially on this market here. So, but it's no guarantees that this is going to roll over, because this could just a little bit steep and then take off to the 84K which area. It's the 200 period moving average is at the 4 hour 200 period moving average, but yeah, it's not surprising if we come back up here, but it might take a while. It might take a little bit of time, and once it does, there you need to hunt the shorts. That's it, but don't hunt shorts yet. Okay, let's take a look at. Let's close off with silver. Silver. This is interesting. Look at all these parking garages, which I explained to you guys many times. Right. Basically, these are where the market trades. I did not use them as support and resistance as it was rising up. I just used the parking garage just to know where it was going to stop, and they became sort of support and resistance exactly on the way up. And so on the way down, they're still used. And there we go. We can see we bounced off support here, tried to maintain it and failed, and all the way down and created new support. And you see if we go down to smaller time frames, you'll see there was a battle here, and then it just didn't last very long. And then it's just respecting this support at 70K, and then finally broke through the 676. No, I said 70K. I said it's really $70. Wish it was 70K. $76. We're broken that, and now we're respecting the $82 parking garage, right? Because we failed to respect it here at all. Yeah, well, we did a little bit here. You can see. Yeah, there we go. There's lots of respect there. So yeah. Yeah, so the question is, right, what's next for silver? It's broken an upward trend here on the hourly. Is this the hourly? Yes, it's hourly. And so let's just go to the daily, or 4 hour actually. Ooh, we're way below the EMA ribbons. We were above it for so long, so not surprised that we're below it now. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look like we're gonna break through this EMA ribbon just yet. We're gonna have to break above it before we can get bullish on this. Really bullish. And a break above 92 can be the bull's back in town. The bull is back in town heavy. Right. Anyways, hopefully if you're watching it live, you could always chat with me on the YouTube, right? And I can answer some questions, but there's nobody chatting, so that would be that. Alrighty, guys.